Hey, and welcome to the Nutz Podcast, episode 63. I am your host, Dave, joined as always by my partners in crime, Jordan Angus and Paul Bourgon. Gentlemen, welcome to episode 63 of the Nutz Podcast.
Welcome.
Careful when you say partners in crime here, okay? I don't have that white privilege like you guys.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Yeah. Horace has been dead for a while, Jordan.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, we're episode 63. We got a great episode, man. We got Pet Peeves coming up a little bit later on.
Oh,
we're going to be doing Hold My Beer or something else. And we got a special guest, man. We got a very special guest. This guy came with his own crew, man. He's in a studio. He's got a crew. He's got lights. Lady. He's got a makeup lady. He's ready to go, man.
A fluffer?
Yeah, I was gonna say that and I didn't.
Not that kind of podcast chat. Jeez.
Oh man, no, we're excited to have him. We've been planning or talking about having him on for quite a while. He is a staple in the Ottawa comedy scene, although he's based out of Brockville. And very, very funny guy. Let's welcome to the show our good friend, Mr. Chad Noonan.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Chad, welcome. It is
What's going on?
Here.
I'm just Googling what a pet peeve is. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a pet peeve of mine. When people don't know what pet peeves are.
Yeah, we're going to get to pet peeves in a little bit. But Chad, last time we had a guest on, we totally forgot to do a really, really important segment. So before we get into learning more about you and talking about your background and all that good stuff, we want to get to an episode or a segment that we call Hold My Beer.
You're watching Nutz Podcast, and this is how I hold my beer.
Excellent. So this is a segment where we go around the virtual room and we all introduce our beverage of choice or not choice, depending on your situation, for this episode. So, Chad, you are the guest of honor. We're going to start with you, man. Now, are you going to introduce the beer or do you have a crew, a member of your crew who's going to do that for you?
My crew stepped out for a moment. They were just doing lighting and sound and everything. Just all the.
Well, where are you? I got to ask, where are you, man?
Brockville. I'm at BD Film Studios. So this is the film studio I work for. We have an office here. So yeah, that's why you see all the stuff behind me. Actually, imagine if it was just a green screen.
You pick that as the stuff for your green screen.
Yeah.
A coat.
I love it. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So Chad, over to you, man. What is your beverage of choice?
Okay.
Episode 63.
I'm excited about this. Well, I'm actually a little scared about this one because I'm not drinking right now, so I don't have an alcoholic beer. But I did went and I've tried to find the craziest drink I could. So I have a Mountain Dew, but a flaming hot Cheetos.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
and I've
sir,
never
man.
had it. I haven't had a sip yet, so I'm gonna try it like right now.
Have you ever had this drink before, Chad?
Never. Had it.
Okay.
Who the hell has?
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Flaming hot Cheeto Mountain Dew in a drink.
Yeah, it's with a blast of heat and citrus.
Okay.
All right, we'll try it.
And a fucking avalanche of diabetes.
Type 2, baby.
I mean,
as far as Flaming Hot Cheeto Mountain Dew drinks go,
It sounds like it'd be funky.
yeah, it's like Mountain Dew, like a little bit of like lime. Like there's nothing hot about it. I thought it was gonna like knock my dick off spicy, but it's not. Like it's just
not spicy at all. Like
No.
what does the can say? What does it describe? How does it describe the drink?
It says flaming hot Mountain Dew with a blast of heat and citrus.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's all. There's more citrus than heat. I'll tell you that
Okay.
much.
Maybe
like a little bit, but it's like spicy in the way Dr. Pepper's spicy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a,
Okay.
that's a really good analogy.
All right. So we asked that
Fair.
you give it a rating out of 1 to 10, and don't give us a 9. Like, don't give us an even number. It has to be a very decimal. Lots of decimals, man.
I would say like anything above a 5 is something I'd buy again. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, I'll just grab, but this is like a 4.8. Like I wouldn't, if I'd walk past this every time in the grocery store. Not great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 4.8. All right. Well, hopefully we don't get sued by Mountain Dew because I know they watch. They watch all the time.
Big soda.
All right. Well, that's awesome, man. That is a unique drink. We've never had that one on. So thank you for that, Chad. Let's go over to Paul Bourgeois, your beverage of choice.
Bourgeois, but no big deal. So it's I'm also not drinking.
This should be not. Isn't this hold my beer? This is hold my plop.
I am drinking. I'm just not drinking for this episode. Okay. So I'm drinking this stuff called Peeves. Yeah, it's a diet, right? So because I'm on a diet here, so I've been just working on that. There's no heat to it or anything like that. I don't know if you guys ever had this drink before or heard of it. It's called Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, I think I might have dabbled.
Yeah. So I thought I'm all like it's what's funny about this? I've never had one of these before on the show.
No, it's true.
It's true. Actually,
check your log, Dave. And I mean, this is all a new one for me. So
let me check the sheet here. This is the first. This ends a streak for you, Paul, of 62 episodes of every episode you have had.
Thanks for mentioning that.
And I have to because I have to. That's my job, right?
Yeah.
It's the first non-alcoholic beverage that you've had. Like Jordan and I blew that a long time ago, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I went the longest drinking booze.
You did.
Yep.
Okay. Well, cheers to me.
Very proud of you, Paul. Proud of you. You got to give us a rating for that Diet Pepsi.
I give it a 7.333. It's just it's
Solid.
sort of right. It's in between
Solid.
okay and awesome, and
Solid.
You can't knock a Diet Pepsi. I think better than a Pepsi. When's the last time you guys had a can of Coca-Cola?
I couldn't do a full sugar soda if you paid me.
Yeah, so that's exactly it. Yeah,
Sugar soda? Are you crazy? That's
Yeah.
insane to me. Are you like when I see somebody drinking like Coca-Cola? I'm like, are you 7 years?
Well, like
old?
a Coca-Cola, like not a Diet Coke, like an actual can of red Coca-Cola. It's mental.
Can't do it.
I know a guy who used to drink a bottle of 2 liters of Coke every day. You know the big 2 liters?
What's he up to
Every
now?
day.
What's he up to now?
Yeah.
He might be dead somewhere in a ditch. I don't know.
I guarantee he doesn't have feet. I'll tell you that. Wherever he is.
Or they're black. They're black with whatever you call it. They're club feet or whatever. All right, I will go next, and Jordan's got a special presentation that we're going to do, so he's going to go last. So my streak of Sapporo has ended after just 2 episodes.
Oh, come on.
I'm going with the vodka mud shake, man.
Oh yeah, there you go.
This is fantastic, and it says on the bottle, the dessert you drink. And did you know you could have this cold or warm? They say you can have this warm.
I wouldn't drink that.
You can have anything.
Like, who the hell would have this warm? Like, I'm not going to put this on the stove and drink it.
Chunky.
Yeah.
Just say that on the label, cold or warm.
It does. It says served, chill, or heated.
Oh, okay. I get that. Like a little,
like a hot chocolate.
Okay,
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some people, I guess, warm up milk to go to sleep. I find that nasty, but
yeah.
Dave's got a little Barney Gumble. Where have you been my whole life?
This is great.
Immediately gets a 5 o'clock shadow.
I'm giving this a 10. This is like dessert in a bottle. It's a 10.
Yeah,
I love it, man. It's fantastic. All right, Jordan, we got to I don't know how this is going to look with 4 of us plus this. So let me
we're all going to be on top of each other like the human centipede. It's going to be great.
I think we're so he wants a wheel. Jordan requested a wheel.
Yeah. Cuz I keep picking beers that I'm going to like, and some of our viewers have told me personally that they don't like that. So I got a survival pack. You can't see that. Anyways, we're going to spin and see what I'm drinking today.
Yeah. So every beer. So there's 1, 2, 3, 6 beers in that survival pack.
Jordan, you've gone right to town for this one, eh?
Yep. Yep.
So our production value is skyrocketed. Chad's probably jealous. He's in a studio, but we have a wheel.
Yeah.
We have a wheel. All right, so I'm going to spin the wheel, and wherever it ends up, Jordan, that's your beverage.
I'm hoping
This,
it lands on Struck Tube.
Yeah, this wheel is sponsored by Pepsi.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, get the Priya dinner set for $6.99. Tropical.
It's the tropical weeds. Tropical weeds.
That was the one I didn't
It'd be
want.
funny if that's the only one you don't drink. You have to drink all other 5 ones. Yeah. Yeah. That's a wheel I'd like to pay attention to.
All right, this one's 5.3%. It's all from Muskoka Brewery. So thank you, Muskoka Brewery, for your survival pack.
Nice.
Delicious.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck off.
Okay, it's very citrusy. I don't like citrusy beer. If you kind of like IPAs and want a light IPA, this would be the beer you get. I hate IPAs. Like Chad, if it's 5 or higher, I would buy it. I'm giving this one a 3.6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry, Muskoka. That's fucking
Wow. 3
For
points.
me, it's
Left
gross.
Muskoka. We just lost sponsors.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's okay.
So-
Moran Supply still talks to me, so we're good.
All right. So, answer this honestly, Jordan. So, a beer 3.6 out of 10. Are you going to finish this beer?
Yeah,
Well, it's
are
open.
you-
Yeah, it's open. I will.
Deal.
You're not just going to pour it. Like, if I open a beer and I don't like it, I'm pouring it down the drain. Like, I'm not going to force myself to drink it.
If I'm not
It's
doing
going.
this podcast, yeah, absolutely, I'm not drinking that beer. But
I'm drinking them, whether I like them or not.
Yeah. You're a better man than me.
I do it for the show. It's my only thing I contribute. So
All right. Well, that ends our segment here called Hold My Beer. So, Chad, let's get to business, man. First
Sure.
time you're on the podcast. Tell us a little bit more about how you got started in the world of comedy, like how long you've been doing it. And so let's just hear a little bit more about you, Chad.
Yeah, sure. I started a little bit when I was I'm 37 now, but when I was in my 20s, I was doing it a little bit. And then right after the pandemic, I started a podcast for like a comedy organization. And they wanted me to host a live show like on stage at the Comedy Bar in Toronto. And I was like, absolutely not. Like, I'm not a comedian. I'm not taking that spot from comics, like hosting a comedy show. And they were just like, no, you're doing it, dude. Go ahead. You're the guy. So I was like, all right. So I just started going to open mics is how I started. Mostly in Toronto was the first time I really started going. And then, that's how it kind of started. And then I wanted to do like Yuck Yucks once. That was my goal. I was just like, I just want to say I was on that stage once. And the one time I was at Yuck Yucks, it was like a really good show that night. And Howard was there. And he was kind of like, hey, do you want to do this weekend? And
Wow, just like that.
First time I did Yucks. And so I was like, oh, yeah, absolutely. And that was like, at the same time I was writing like a script just with my buddy for fun for a TV show. And we submitted that script to Just for Laughs. And it ended up getting picked. So then like all within like that 2 weeks was like my first weekend at Yucks. And I got to go to Just for Laughs. And I did some stand up there and like pitched my TV show and met all these people. So that's when I was like, oh, maybe I should invest more time in this.
That's amazing, man. Oh,
So it was
wow.
kind of like all within a month.
That's a lifetime for some people. You know what I mean?
That's
And, like,
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You
It's
were right
crazy.
in the right zone. You're in the zone at the right time. You know, like
Yeah, it's all
and
down
Chad,
from
you know
there.
what? It's
but
not a matter of luck either. Like you have the chops for what it takes, right? So like, I mean, it's you
I
just
think
have
it's
to
like a little bit-
happen to catch the right wave. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. I always say like comedy's like 3 things. Like you gotta be a little lucky. Like the right person has to see you in the room at the right time. You gotta be a good hang. Like people aren't gonna bring you or hang out with you. Or if you're not a good hang, you're not going anywhere. You know, like you gotta just be amicable and like cool to hang out with, and you know, hang out after shows. Like that's super important. And funny is like, you know, 3. 1A, that's like 1A. You know, 1B and 1C, those 3 things. And yeah, for anybody, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you actually started in your 20s doing
Yeah, I did
stand-up?
a little bit in my 20s. I did a few open mic things. There was one, even when I was in college, there was a couple at the college I went to. So I did like a few sets there, but nothing to like hang my hat on at all. But I was in broadcasting before. So I had like speaking chops. The first time I went on stage, like I understood like keep it short, get to the punchline, don't rant. Like I knew all that from working in radio, because in radio you get 1 minute between songs and you have to time out in that minute and you have to get your point across. So like the first time I feel like that was a huge advantage for me the first time I went on stage, is like somebody, I see a lot of people do this where like it's the first time on stage, they have 6 minutes, they're telling one story for 6 minutes to one punchline. It's like, that doesn't work, dude. But I knew instantly, it was like 6 minutes, I'm going to tell 12 30-second stories. You know what I mean? Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, wow, where were you in radio? Like, were you born in Toronto or?
No, I was born in Brockville, and I was working at the radio station here in Brockville in probably around like 2008 to 2011.
Okay.
I was doing radio there, and then I kind of left broadcasting for a while and worked for the government. But yeah, no, that's where I went. There's no money in radio. There's nothing at all, And then podcasts came along, and I started doing like a couple of those. And I was like, okay, this is more fun and rewarding than radio. So the radio was like what I went to school for, and that was like my first thing. So yeah,
very cool. Because your podcast was pretty high profile, right? It was what was the name of that podcast again?
Yeah, the Hall of Fame podcast. Yeah. It's still around. I'm gonna try to do more episodes, but we had like the Kids in the Hall were on it, and
very
people
cool.
Are blowing up now. We're like Steph Tolev like a year ago, and she's massive right now. Like Che Darina, he was on it. All kinds of people. I got Lauren Michaels for a couple questions one time.
Oh my god,
so that was cool. It was awesome. It was fun to get all those people. And that was also like selfishly just a connection thing in comedy.
Of course.
What I mean? Just to like,
of course.
You post that you have these people on, and people are like, oh, he must be
legit.
Okay, legit in some, even though it's a little bit of like, I don't know if I am, but yeah.
No, I fully agree with that. I think that's the right kind of way to do it. I often wonder about, like you talk about production value, and you talk about, you're working for a company that you can, like I've mentioned this to you a couple times, Chad, about how like, man, your podcast, like even the camera seems so like high tech, and like the sound is so good, and I've said it, if you want to be taken seriously, you got to act serious, right?
Yeah.
And it sort of seems as if like that's sort of what the approach you've taken. So it doesn't surprise me you've had Lauren Michaels on, which is fucking amazing. But
that's amazing.
It's that, but also it's like if you're not having fun with something, people are gonna like instantly realize it. You know what I mean? Like people read the bullshit even through the screen, right? So like the snack podcast I do, insanely fun time. You know what I mean? Like it's super fun. It's just bullshitting with my friends, and I think like people feel that, and it does okay. Like it doesn't blow it out of the water, but I think it does okay on YouTube. And but people can feel that. Same with it, like you're on stage doing comedy. Like if the nights I'm not like smiling and having fun, like the audience knows right away. They're like, "What is up with this guy?" Even if I'm telling the same jokes, the same way. Like that is like so important, being in the right frame of mind, and anything like that, anything like creative, just bringing that frame of mind is important.
Wow.
Yeah. So what is your creative process like? Do you sit down and write every day, or just when the mood hits you? Like, take us behind the scenes a little bit.
I have like just a note on my phone of like 10,000 premises or whatever it is now. But literally, when I'm like driving or in the shower, I'll be like, that's funny. And then, a couple hours before I go to an open mic to try stuff, I'll just go through that and be like, oh yeah, we'll talk about this, talk about that. I don't actually, sometimes I try to like write down a bit, but I always want to try it on stage first to see if it has any legs whatsoever. And I was like, oh, if this idea has legs, then maybe I'll write it out a little more. But no, it's all very just like, I don't really like block out time to write. I write for the film company. That's my job. So that's where I block out time to write. Like I'll write, commercials and stuff, and and then be creative with that. So I can block out time for that. But stand up, I don't know. It just has to like hit me in at the right time, the right moment.
Yeah. So maybe tell us a little bit more about what you do for the production company. Like you mentioned, you had a show picked up. Like maybe tell us a little bit more about that.
Right now for our TV show. So I wrote this show like in October called Skeleton. Had some friends help me, and it's a show about running drugs across the border, because like literally, if I went up one floor, I could see America from this building I'm in right now. So the show
Okay.
is about two guys using the Thousand Islands to like run drugs across the border. And so we do that. We're doing that here, and we do a bunch of different commercials. We've made stuff for like Parks Canada, Visa, all kinds of stuff. We're just kind of doing like anything, creative. We made a lot of amazing documentaries here. For one of them is like on how the Mexican Navy trains, like very cool stuff. But my role is like scripted content. So anything with a script is kind of like what I'm in charge of here. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And which do you prefer out of the two? Like, do you prefer that or stand-up comedy?
Oh, there's so much difference. So like stand-up comedy is like instant gratification. For me, it's like that, as soon as you're done, you're like, I feel great, or I feel like shit, or I need to work on something. Like it's one of the, like it's, where like this is like a long-term payoff. And it honestly, it like feels better. The long-term payoff feels better in the end. It's like, it's like a quickie compared to like, it's like, I'm just going to go get this.
What is a quickie?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm married, man. I'm married. What the hell's a quickie, man?
Yeah, that's the difference. And it's like, I actually love this girl. The girl being filmed, Put some time and effort into that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's the difference. It's like, but and like with film, you can tweak it so many different times. For stand up, you just go and you get one shot. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to say that again, which I have actually done before in stand up, but it doesn't really work,
I've seen a comedian do it in 3 languages. Like
that's incredible.
What?
Yeah. He would tell a joke in
What?
English and then in French and then in Arabic.
Same joke?
Not in the same set.
joke. Same set. And
What?
and it wasn't like I'll do 2 minutes in English, 2 minutes in French, 2 minutes in Arabic. He would do one joke in 3 languages, then the next joke in 3 languages.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Why?
I don't know.
How'd it go?
The first joke
excellent.
was funny, and then after, like, you could just see the crowd was like, okay, like, yeah, you can't.
Actually, like, I've heard this one.
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
Yeah. So yeah, if you can do that, maybe you could try the joke 3 times the first time, but
yeah. Well, comedy is so different in every different language. Like people that do French comedy aren't doing their same set in English or vice versa. No. They have to like write a whole new set. It just doesn't work, because like everybody's different. I don't know what the difference is with French comedy, but there is, a different sensibility with the audience. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's very few that do it in both languages. Like I can count on one hand the people I know. Like Joe, is it Joe Lanier?
Lanier, yeah.
Yeah. I think he does both languages, and I think Trevor Thompson does too. I think
Trevor does.
Sugar Sammy does like three or 4, I think actually.
Who does?
Sugar Sammy.
Yeah.
What does he do? French, English, and what else?
French, English, Arabic, and Indian.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I knew Sugar Sammy did. Julian Dion is another guy that does it in 2 languages. I know Dan Allaire has done it a few times in French and English. Actually, I think Dan's is German and Italian. I don't know what he.
Sounds like it's German or Italian or French. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So now you've got a podcast for yourself, which is the snack one, and so tell us a little bit more about that one.
Yeah, you guys were saying it looks really good, but that's all my guy Oleg. So Oleg works here at the film company, and he's like produces the podcast for me. So he makes it look good. I'm not allowed to touch the cameras here or any of this stuff. That's why the other guy was setting stuff up when you guys, because I'm like literally have no idea what I'm doing with any of it. But so Oleg makes it look good. So yeah, I just wanted to do something with my friends, and I like snacks a lot, and I like food. And talking about food and just like I like riffing and bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like I love just like a riff session with someone.
It's funny how often like I've thought about this a lot. Like when you're talking to somebody, like and there's a lull in the conversation or where you don't know what to talk about, like whether you're on a date or whatever. But like I've always found when you bring up like pizza or burgers, like where's your favorite pizza place? When you say that to somebody, it's on. Like the
Yeah.
conversation just starts going. Like you can't, like 4 dudes right now. If we all talked about where our favorite pizza place is, we're like, Chad, let's go. Where's your favorite pizza place, and what's your favorite combination of pizza? Like what are your favorite toppings?
Pizza Hut, meat lovers. It's the greatest. It's the greatest thing ever.
Stuffed
It's a hot
crust?
take, but
Pizza Hut.
Pizza
Wow.
Hut is the best pizza.
Stuffed crust?
Wow.
But that's where the podcast stuffed crust, yeah, sometimes, but just like the
I know
regular
how you
pan.
feel, right?
Yeah, but that's why the podcast works, is because like there's those moments in every conversation, podcast or not, and it probably happens more on a podcast because the cameras are on you and stuff.
Yeah.
That like it slows down. So I'm like, want to try a snack? You know, and I bring like 8 snacks. So you know, it
Yeah.
works. And if we don't get to them all, we don't get to them all. That means the conversation was great and engaging.
Yeah.
No, so it's perfect to have like those. And it's just like a natural thing. And then we talk about the snack a little bit, and then the conversation will go into like dogs or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever been to a pizza? You ever go to the Pizza Hut buffet at lunchtime? Ever?
Have I gone to a Pizza Hut buffet? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, I gotta check my information here.
Dude, I used to go like twice a week. Like that's
Yeah.
Okay, here's a funny story. This is something that will only happen in Brockville. Is the guy that owned the Pizza Hut here? He something happened and he lost his like Pizza Hut license, for lack of a better term. He was like, they're like, you're not allowed. They're like, you're losing your franchise. He was doing something wrong, right? But he knew all the suppliers of all the different items, and this is like not long ago. So he just like contacted every supplier and got them to send the items individually instead of like the Pizza Hut truck coming to town. And so it was basically, he called it like, I think it was called Broadway Pizza or something, but he just made Pizza Hut items because he had all their suppliers and he just ordered all the individual ingredients. He knew all the recipes, but this was post Pizza Hut buffet. He brought back the Pizza Hut buffet.
Oh, what a hero.
That guy deserves
Yeah. And from everything, from the treats of pizza to all different kinds.
Yeah, the pizza.
Dude, the treats of pizza? So good. Yeah. The soft serve.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was the best. So we would go there for lunch like all the time. It's closed since he probably got sued for like mocking, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it was great. Dude.
I always remembered I'd feel like I'd be so excited, you know, like you get there, you can't wait to get your stuff. And then by like the 7th or 8th slice, you want to fucking blow your head off. Like you want to kill you feel like the biggest piece of crap in the entire world because you just had, you know, like 8 pieces of pizza.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, like, how many of us have finished a large pizza before in our lives? Obviously, we can do it, but like, there's something about the buffet. Yeah. There's something about going to the buffet. I don't know if it's like extra grease, but it's just like,
yeah.
oh, man.
So
It feels so good though.
I'm gonna get a piece of that tonight. It's so greasy, but that's what I love. It's like, oh, it's so good. And it's like the restaurant my parents would take us to, like when we were kids, like that we'd go out like once a month to eat, and that was the spot. So it's like also nostalgic, you know? I love that buffet. It's the best thing. When I was in Florida recently, I went to a Cece's Pizza buffet. Garbage, dude.
Oh, really?
More options, but like I was so disappointed because I wanted that pizza.
Yeah, I find the food in the States though, it's way different than here. Like I don't find the taste is as good. It's very salty. Everything is so fucking overpowered with salt.
It's because they don't have rules there. They're just like, you can do whatever you want. You know, you don't have to even list all the ingredients on stuff. Like it's crazy. But like, I do certain things are better in the States though. As like a snack expert, American Oreos slap the shit out of our Oreos. Like, it's
really?
crazy.
Why? Like why?
They're made by different. One of them's Nabisco and one of them's Mr. Christie.
Okay.
And they're way better in the States. Like way better.
And they have way more choice. Like there's 1,000 different Oreos in the States where you can't get here.
States. Like this one, this isn't a Canadian thing, you know?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's not happening here. Yeah.
But speaking of pizza, and I've mentioned this before, the pizza I wish they'd bring back is McDonald's. Like the McDonald's pizza, you can get McDonald's with fries. Like that was the best thing, man.
I don't know if you guys have had it. They have those pizza bites now.
I was just gonna say they got like the pizza pockets. They're gross. Yeah.
At McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're doing like
make you cry.
Yeah, they're doing like a cultural takeover. And I saw like the McDonald's pizza pockets, and I'm like,
oh, gross.
No
There's
thanks.
still one place. I don't know where it is, but I know we talked about this before. There's still one place. I don't know if it's in St. Louis, but there's still one place in the United States that serves McDonald's pizza.
Yeah,
One place.
I was just gonna say that there's this podcast, and it's put out like one of those true crime podcasts.
I love this stuff so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so the podcast, the whole thing is like what happened to McDonald's pizza.
Yeah, I think
That's
I saw
like the
this.
whole vibe. So the first episode is this guy. He picks up the phone. He calls a random McDonald's in like Kentucky, and he's like, "Hey, do you guys have pizza?" And the lady's like, "No, we don't." And he's like, "What happened to it?" She goes, "I don't know." And he goes, "Okay," and hangs up. That's the first episode. That's the entire episode.
Sold.
Oh my
So-
God.
So
Yeah.
funny. And then he like actually investigates like where it went, because he was like, it was the most popular thing. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's true though. Right, Chad? So I guess this might be the same podcast we're talking about, but there's still a place in the States. I don't know if it's like Missouri or whatever.
Yeah.
But they still serve the pizza. These guys drove like across the state, United States, of
Oh
America,
my God.
Yeah.
which
There's
makes
also-
sense. Yeah, I
At
mean,
the
like,
McDonald's.
you know,
at
some people
Disney
hear that and
World.
they go like, "What? Is he crazy?" It's like, no, he's not crazy. He's. Have you ever had this pizza before? You know, like.
I don't remember it though when I was a
Oh
kid.
man.
McDonald's at
Yeah.
Disney World has every item McDonald's sells from like around the world. It's like has like 350 items. Like it's crazy.
Seriously, that's
Have you guys
amazing.
ever had McDonald's like overseas? Like I had McDonald's in Dubai, and it was like I had a Royale with cheese.
A Royale? So how was it? Was it good or?
It's good. It's just it tastes like, from what I can remember, like it was in the airport. I just was like, oh my God, Royale with cheese. Yeah,
What do they call a Whopper? No, I'm joking.
yeah. I don't know. I didn't go into
Yeah.
You don't go into
Fucking
that.
Whopper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like that
I'm
Ponderosa.
going, man. That's all there is to it. I'm fucking going.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Ponderosa, and I think there was still one. The last one in Canada was either in Brockville or Belleville. I can't remember, but the last one before it closed down was either Brockville or Belleville, and that place was
That's
iconic.
right, Ponderosa.
Yeah,
There's
Chad,
a-
you might be too young for Ponderosa.
I don't. I kind of remember, but I don't really. I know. What did I see the other day? There's something coming to Canada, and it's like, what was it?
Olive Garden is coming to
Olive
Ontario.
Garden.
Coming
Yes.
back, it's been here before though.
Man, there was
Yeah.
an Olive Garden on Kent Street for the longest time.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
opening
Kent
like
is Somerset.
80 though. Like it's gonna be
80, Jesus.
Yeah, there's gonna
They
be
bought out a company. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, there's gonna be 8 in Ontario, so we'll probably get one in Ottawa. The
I love the Olive Garden, man. They were great,
Yeah,
I don't think
breadsticks
I've
are
ever been.
good.
but they can't beat the breadsticks at Little Caesars, man. The breadsticks at Little Caesars.
Oh no, they can. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was
man.
I was just
They
in the
can beat
States
them.
not long ago.
no way.
Yeah, I was at Olive Garden not long ago, and the breadsticks are way better than Little Caesars breadsticks.
They're
Oh,
different.
really? eh?
They're different. Like
They are.
The Olive Garden bread is like a loaf, like a skinny loaf,
Yeah.
which is gross. Just saying skinny loaf is gross. To say.
Yeah.
Now that I say it, but the yeah, like Little Caesar Pizza Hut breadstick, they're like an actual like fried stick, you know, like yeah.
Are they? Is it like? Was one really stiff? Is it a stiff skinny loaf?
It's
Or
not
is
a
it
stiff.
floppy?
The Olive Garden one is a
It's
soft,
like a baguette. It's like a
Yeah,
hard
is it-
baguette.
yeah. Like I like warm butter. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
warm
yeah.
butter on my bread. So
Oh,
Try
yeah.
it. Can you guys hold while I go take a soft skinny loaf?
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
Turns out it was crispy.
Just leave.
Just take the camera with you, man. But speaking of deep fried, like I remember that's one thing the U.S. does way more than we do is deep fry everything, and I had a deep fried. It was a deep fried Snickers bar a couple of years ago, and it was like the best thing I've ever had in my life.
They're great.
The best thing ever. But I would love to try deep fried butter. Apparently, that's a thing down in the States.
Oh.
I don't get it.
Deep fried
Oh.
butter.
I can't believe
Can,
it's.
can it get any more fatty? Like,
I'd love to
any
try it,
more,
though.
like bad deep fried butter.
Why don't we
once-
just
just once I
deep-fry
gotta try it.
gravy?
Yeah,
Just do gravy.
deep
Oh,
fried
that's
gravy balls.
I'm sure they do it somewhere if you can
Oh.
figure out how to do it. I'm sure.
I've
they
had
do.
deep fried
You
ice
could probably
cream.
just make the
Like,
gravy like gel.
I can
Like
see why they've done this deep fried ice cream. Have you ever had that? It's
Oh
incredible.
god,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the best, man.
I just
You know what I
had
mean, Chad? You're onto something with Chad brings snacks. Like,
Yes, sir.
how
Deep fried
long
gravy?
could people get together and talk about this kind of stuff?
oh yeah, it's
It's
easy.
exciting too, you know, like
And now you're doing the hot tub hot takes, man. Where did that idea come from? That's
I don't know. I
pretty
had
cool
that
idea.
for a while. I just thought it was. For part of it is like people in social media love to argue, and like literally the only thing I've gotten major views on is like arguing over stupid stuff, where people will comment more. So I was like, why don't I just give like hot takes, which necessarily some of them I don't even believe in. I was just like, this is a hot take I've heard, but like it gets people chatting, and I thought like the hot tub was like a funny way, and I had the idea for like the jingle, like hot tub hot takes in my head for a while. So I just like one day I was just like I just filmed like 30 of them, and now I'm just like slowly putting them out. But yeah, I don't know, it was just something stupid that I wanted to do that I thought would be funny, just to like engage people. Not that it matters, like I mean I hate that social media kind of matters in comedy, but I just try to make it like fun,
I agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah,
it shouldn't, but it does.
It is true though, like the fact that like negative stuff or stuff that's very controversial is what gets people talking. Like I think our highest viewed short is about, I think Paul said out of context, like women shouldn't drive or something, and it was just fucking.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now is butter shouldn't go on pancakes, which I don't put butter on my pancakes, but I was like, you wouldn't put butter on a birthday cake. Why are you putting it on pancakes? And people are just like, wah, blah, blah. And I was like, and somebody was like, I can't believe this is your take. And I was like, oh, it's almost like it's a hot take. It's almost like, oh
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew as soon as was like, I think our highest one, I'm like, it's going to be something I said. No, it's going to be something I said. Yeah.
Women drivers. And I got to mention, because I know, Chad, you're a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
I think Jordan is as well. Poor Hulk Hogan. The death of Hulk Hogan. And for me, that guy was an icon. Love him or hate him, he was like the icon in my era of wrestling.
I saw him when I was young.
I think like I don't like Hulk Hogan, but I think for people it's the fact that they're saying the same things. They don't agree with anything that he's ever said, but is the icon of the character itself. And so for me, it's like that character died decades ago, and you have who he is as a person. So I mean, it sucks when people die in general, but I think like I was more upset about Ozzy Osbourne or Theo. What's his real name? Jamarcus Russell, who just passed away on Monday. Like there was 2 other people who passed away. I was more upset about that than Terry Bollea, whatever the hell his real name is. Like
Hulk was like a little before my wrestling time. Like I was definitely like Rock and Austin. Yeah. So like those 2 guys are like it. But I've been doing a Hulk Hogan joke for a while. Just like I do this thing where I'm like, hey, my job is I write obituaries, because like I found out that news agencies, they make like those video packages sometimes years before someone dies. Like they have one ready for like, this is an extreme example, but like Donald Trump, they have the video package already ready to go for if he dies. Like
seriously,
for famous celebrities, they have it, because like if somebody dies, they have to put that out immediately. Yeah. Like they can't. It takes a while to like edit together clips and everything. So they have a whole backlog. So I kind of explained that. That's a long setup for like a joke that doesn't work. So a while I was doing it like, yeah, so I actually write the text for those. Do you guys want to hear some of my like opening things for the news person to say? And the one I was saying was, the world lost a brother today. Hulk Hogan has died. And that one got a laugh actually, and it was like pretty good. But now and then, like as soon as he dies, I see the same joke like 18 fucking times. I'm like, I was that joke a month ago.
Yeah. I have a Hulk Hogan joke myself. I don't know if I'm going to use it this weekend, but it was when he came out after WrestleMania and everybody's booing him. Yeah. And I found out they're booing him because he's saying the N-word. Like, what did he really mean when he was saying brother?
Yeah. That's good.
I had my Ozzy one. The day Ozzy died, I was at Absolute. I was like this week doing the competition. Yeah. And it was like perfect. Like on the way down there, I'm like, oh shit, Ozzy died. I should do that. I should do my. You guys have heard it. Chat. I don't know if you have, but it's like my favorite Ozzy Osbourne song was "Crazy Train." You know Crazy Train, or as they call it in Mexico, Loco Loco. Dude, and like I got a couple laughs from it, but I think I heard James.
Dude, did that not kill that night?
But
did that do good that night?
Pardon?
Did that do good Tuesday?
Yes, but I mean,
That joke is
did
so
it really?
good.
I didn't even place in the top 5 again. So I mean, no,
That
it
joke
obviously
is
didn't
so
do
good.
that well.
My favorite joke of yours is your 11-11 joke.
Yeah, you love that one. Yeah,
Dude, that joke.
Nah, it's the Flintstones, man.
What's the Flintstones one?
The Flintstones, man. Paul, you got to tell him the Flintstones joke. Come on.
Flintstones joke is. I've said this freaking 35 times now on this podcast,
And I laugh every time. Every time.
because this actually did. Chad, I don't know if you've probably had this, but like, do you carry a book around with you, or do you have like a book by the side of your bed?
Yeah, I have like a
Or your
notebook.
phone?
Yeah.
So write down, right? And this has only happened to me once or twice where I woke up in the middle of the day. I'm like, oh my God, I got to write this down. Because I was like dreaming about something. So I walk into my kitchen and I like write down, and I open the book and I write down in the book, like, wouldn't it be funny if Fred Flintstone pronounced it, yeah, badu? And then I like click the pen and turn the book. And as I'm walking back to bed, I'm like, wait till they get a load of that one. Wait till they hear that one.
That's
and it's just so stupid. There's no punchline to it. It's just, that's how my mind works.
Funny, man.
I think these are funny, and they're not. But like that 11-11 joke, I remember
it is
saying
funny.
something to me after. I was like, "Fuck, that." I've never had anybody tell me like, "Can I use that? I want if you want to sell that joke, I'll take it." Like, I've never had anybody say that. It made me feel
love
good.
that joke because I love that stuff. That's what your jokes are so great. Like that, yeah. Like I can't even say it. Like it's so that's.
But it's like, yeah,
badu.
badu. And just like I wrote it down like that. Like I was like shit-eating grin on my face, and there's nothing funny to it. That's the one joke that I've had. We said this in the last podcast. It's the one joke where I've had the most people say, "What's up with that Flintstones, man? You gotta axe that joke. It's stupid." I'm like, I'm never axing it ever.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's so good, dude.
That's
I
good.
think like, dude, you put all those jokes together with like no fat, no like talking to the audience. No, you just go to the mic and deliver those. That set kills. You know what I mean? Like
I'm telling you,
nobody else.
We seriously talked about this. I said, a lot of times when people tell me like you should do this or you should do that, it goes in one ear and out the other. And I'm saying to these guys, I'm like, Chad Noonan a couple months ago said, you know what I think? I think you should get rid of this part. It was the 71 virgins joke that I had. I remember at the end, we were at Absolute. I remember he said, you should get rid of this part of it. And I was like, fuck, he's right.
Yeah, there was too much setup.
There was too much setup to it. But remember when you were just telling us about the setup to like the Hulk Hogan thing?
Yeah.
Amongst friends, you really want them to get into the zone of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's where all the fat becomes, on your joke that you want to trim. But you were right. I'm like, I already thought that I had trimmed all the fat off it, and that was the best that I could have. The best way that I could approach it. And mind you, it's also a joke about like Muslim culture. People die for that. So I really want to make sure I'm saying it's my best friend, a good friend of mine. You know what I mean? But I thought about it after. I was like, man, he's right, and I appreciated it. I didn't have contempt, because sometimes people say, like, yeah, you shouldn't do this, man. It's like, fuck you. Like, you weren't up there on stage doing jokes. Like, fuck, don't tell me what I shouldn't do.
I always, like, before I give, like, just my 2-cent opinion, which, like, means nothing, I'm always like, hey, can I give you just something, And I'm always like, I always try, because, like, there's sometimes people don't want it, which is, like, totally fine. Like, there's sometimes people say something to me, I was like, oh, ignore that. Like, I can't. Don't get that in your head because you don't want it in your head, right?
No.
And also, like, changing a punchline on someone, like, I don't agree with that either. Like, if you're like, hey, you should try this word instead, like, this might be a funnier word, then, like, that's cool. But, like, to be like, hey, you should or you should drop that from your set, like, I would never say that to someone, We do all the time. That 71 Virgins joke was great, dude. But that Flintstones joke is so good, man. Like, like have you ever opened your set with that?
I've never opened with that. No, I've been opening it up lately. I've been opening it with the same one, with the Rapunzel one. But
haven't you done the Blacks joke to start?
That's my favorite one.
I've never opened up with the Blacks one.
I thought you had one time.
How that would get a good kick. Yeah.
You did open with the Blacks one, but it was only at Meow, and I somebody got in your head to switch the way you delivered that, and I want to smack them for it.
You're right.
There's a time and place to do it, and your audience for when you tell that joke, it would kill every single time. You changed it up, and it fucking blew.
Yeah, you've changed that joke like 3 or 4 different times on how you
I
present it.
kind of have, just because
Yeah.
of the places. Chad, I don't know if you ever heard that Black's joke that I did. You remember Black's photography?
Yeah, I love that joke.
Okay, so it was like
He knows
I
it.
just out of nowhere
He knows
tell the
it.
crowd, I'm like, oh, you know what I fucking can't stand? Blacks. And I try to weigh it in my head, like I try to count like 4 Mississippis, you know?
Yeah.
Because you can see people just sink into their chair. And I'm like, every time I drop my film off there, it takes like 3 or 4 days for me to get my film back.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so I kind of like, oh, now I know what he's talking about. But it's like, somebody told me to switch it up a certain way, and Jordan's like, yeah, man, you know, this is coming from a guy who's black. Like, you shouldn't be doing it this way. And it's like, I should be listening to Jordan for this. And you're right. I definitely.
What would you switch it to? Because like that joke is it has like.
Well, I switched it to I was talking to a friend of mine about I explained to them what Black's photography is first. I say so. There used to be this place called Black's Photography back in the day, and I used to hate going there all the time. I couldn't stand going there because it always took 2 or 3 days for me to get my film back. But I quickly learned to stop saying, "Man, I fucking hate blacks." So I switched it that way, but it's like I'm kind of giving it away in a sense. Whereas Jordan was like, "No, man, you got to go to that the first time you did it, where you put it in their face."
That's your style, Paul. Like your style is like I think like if you walk, I don't know. We just like if you don't want this, but I think like if you walk to the microphone, don't take it out of the mic stand, and you just like take like 3 seconds before you say anything, and don't be like, "Hey guys, I'm Paul." Hey, like just boom. Nail them with the Flintstones joke.
Yeah.
You know? And
I'll do that my next show.
And then like hit them with like that Blacks joke. And I think it'll just roll. It'll just roll on. You might not get a lot.
I'll do this on my next set. Yeah.
Yeah. You might not get a lot on that first joke, but your jokes are like so just nobody else is thinking that way that I love it. Like
thanks, man. Thank you so fucking much for saying that. I felt a little bad, you know, like second year in a row I didn't even place at the absolute thing, but I was like, fuck, you know, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but like everyone else was like making fun of themselves, and everyone else was like, you know, like everyone else had the same sort of style, whereas I was the only one really that had these like bizarre, stupid jokes. So I'm like, maybe that's why. Like I was throwing really complicated kind of jokes at them where they had to be like, what the fuck? Like I did that joke about big pox. Like, as far as I'm concerned, we should all be thankful big pox never came around. And people were like, what? And I was like, smallpox?
Oh, the pox joke. Yeah.
Did you say smallpox? Because you should don't even like, you should just be like, there's no audience here. I'm just delivering this to you.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is.
And I did say it because I only got like, the laughs that I heard were like,
Who was that?
Yeah, that's great.
Well, how can it water these things down anymore for you people? Like, I'm sorry. Anyway,
You can't.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate what you're saying, man. Because you know, sometimes it's true. You wonder about your style, and you wonder like, this is really messed up. You know, like
I don't change for nobody. Even your Flintstones joke, like the explanation of how you came up with it, is another joke in its own, right?
Well, that's really how
it's like two jokes
really
in one.
Premise of it. Anyway, guys, this is about Chad. This isn't about all right.
It's our special guest. So, in fact, we got to get to pet peeves, man. We're at the time of the show where we're going to do a segment called Pet Peeves.
I can kotzen.
What does that say?
I can kotzen.
I don't know. It's German
no one
for
knows.
something.
No one has any idea what he says.
I have no idea. It's just, I don't know. Some angry German guy saying something. Maybe he's saying yabba dabba doo. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Pet peeves, man. We're going to go around the virtual room and we're just going to present a pet peeve of ours. Chad, I will give you the first choice, man. You can either go first or last.
I'll go first.
All right, man.
My pet peeve is when somebody asks me what my favorite pizza place is. No, I'm joking. On a podcast.
My pet peeve is when people say Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Not Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut.
No. You brought up the Diet Pepsi, and that was going to be my pet peeve. I'm a big Diet Coke guy, massive Diet Coke guy. I hate. Is Pepsi okay? Is Diet Pepsi okay? No, it is never okay. It is never fine. Diet Coke is the superior drink. Pepsi no offense, but for some reason they're the same price, but Pepsi's for poor people.
Wow. Wow.
Well,
What
listen,
the
you know
hell?
what? You are bang
What does that
on, Dad.
mean?
You are bang on.
It's
What
for
does
the
that even
poor.
mean? What does that
Even
mean?
though they're there's this happens in everything. There's like two things that are exactly the same price, but they're a competitive brand, but one is for poor people, right?
You
and
just
you just
insulted
know
all of French Canada, man.
you just know which one's for poor people. You just know. You know that like okay, like Molson Canadian and Budweiser. Which one's for poor people? They're the same price.
Most Canadian.
Canadians for poor people.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
It's a really good point.
Yeah, there's just one, always is. It's just
Yep.
I don't make the rules. They're the same price, but
What
you
about
just
7-Up
know.
and Sprite?
7-Up's for poor people.
Yeah, 7-Up is for all Pepsi products.
Wow.
All Pepsi products are for poor people.
So weird how I love
What the hell?
Molson Canadian, Pepsi's Diet Pepsi, and then 7-Up.
But
The
you
name
don't
is
have
poor,
to be
man.
a
And I'm
poor
super
person.
poor. Like
You don't have to choose the poor life because they're the same price. That's the beauty of this. You can just decide not to. Be
I don't
poor.
know when the last time I had a Molson Canadian is, but I don't think I'll ever have
Holy
one ever
shit.
again because I will be like, no, it's for poor people. Yeah.
I can. I can do Budweiser.
I'm not that poor.
It's
I
only
only-
the beer. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's
I only get Molson when they don't have Budweiser. Like,
you're living a rich
Wow.
lifestyle.
I get
Yeah.
I get tap water if they don't have
Yeah.
Budweiser. Like,
So what is the actual pet peeve?
Mine
Just
is the
Pep-
Diet
yeah.
Coke. The diet when people,
Diet
when
Pepsi.
people just assume that a Diet Pepsi is okay.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's my actual pet peeve. Is yeah. When people,
Yeah.
are like,
Okay,
It's
okay.
sort of
At a
like saying, like, do you
restaurant,
guys
they're
have
like, "Sorry, all we have is
Beaujolais?
Diet
No, we
Pepsi."
don't. But it's like,
this is not fine. These are not
Exactly.
the same to me.
is tea okay? No.
Yeah.
It's what?
Yeah.
So if you go into like a restaurant, Chad, and they only serve Pepsi products, do you like turn around and walk out?
I don't turn around and walk out, but I'm not happy about it.
It affects
Yeah.
their tip.
Yeah. But you'll never go back. Like you won't go back to that place.
I'll be cautious the next time. You know.
Yeah.
The cautious. But I've been like, are people like, is Pepsi okay? And I'll be
It's
like,
funny how
Nah, I'll just have a walk.
these are the two things that are on my
I love
the
it,
only
man.
bottles that are on
I
my
love it.
yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's a great pet peeve, man. You want to build on that, Chad, or you're good?
No, that's the main one. That's it.
All right.
I'm hard on it. I hate that people say, is Pepsi okay? Like it doesn't matter because it matters a lot. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Pepsi's for poor people. Paul, let's go to you, man. What is your pet peeve for today, man?
I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Sorry, my cat's eating plastic. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Yeah, I have to cover my couch in plastic. I got a new couch. I can't know if you guys can see, and she's peed on it like 5 times already. So I have plastic
damn.
covering on it. So she pees on the plastic. That should be a major pet peeve. She's a pet, and she
That's
pees.
literally a pet peeve.
Pet-
yeah.
pet
Yeah,
peeve.
exactly.
But sort of along those lines, one of my pet peeves is when I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to say it again, is when people put toilet paper coming from the bottom instead of coming from the top.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we-
Yeah,
Here we go.
I hate it. I just hate when they go to someone's house, I use the bathroom, and I see it coming from the bottom. It's like
Oh,
I question all of their like logic. Like, what? Now it makes sense why they have their plates on the top shelf and not there. Like, why?
Jesus.
Like everything just kind of like cascades down onto me when I like it should be cascading from the top, not from the bottom. It just
See, you have talked about that before, and I remember after that episode, I went and changed every one of my toilet rolls to the other way because I'm like, what the hell? Who the hell cares, man? Like,
yeah.
what is the big deal? But you were so angry about it, man.
It
I
bothers
even
me
sent
so
you guys a
much.
picture of it. You're,
Yeah, I don't know why. It bothers me so much. Yeah.
I don't even put mine on the roll.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, I'd rather that. It's not it's on the roll. Although I've lived with a few girls that one in particular that just it would use an entire roll of it just on the back of the toilet or on the tub and just
Jesus
like
Christ.
not spend. I saw this clip on Instagram once. It was just a timer, and like the timer starts, and it's a guy grabbing the roll, pulling the thing out, putting it into a toilet paper, pushing it in slot, and then stopping the timer. And it was like 3.56 seconds. And he just goes, see? And that's it. It takes 3.56 seconds for you to change the thing. Why do you not do it? Like stuff like that, like that kind of bathroom kind of protocol or whatever you want. It just it really gets to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The more that like Paul brings that up, the more I'm disgusted by people who put it the wrong way, because I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. I'm not huge on buffets and stuff like that. So all I picture is you've wiped your ass and then you've gone to reach for more toilet paper and you've probably touched the underside of that toilet paper. It's already nasty as it is.
Because it's meant for you to rip it off without touching it because of the fact that it's coming from the top. So it's coming from the top, and that tightness coming from the top is how you can rip it. If it's coming from the bottom and you pull, it's just going to unravel more. So you're gonna have to touch the toilet paper.
Okay, but how many of you have touched your phone after you wiped and then you touch your phone before you wash your hands?
Yeah,
completely different. But you don't know.
Why is it different? That means
You
your
have
phone
no
is
idea
probably
how
covered
many
in
times I
pieces.
take a Lysol wipe to this thing.
It's apples and oranges.
How else are you gonna take
okay? Apples and oranges. We're not
Yeah,
talking
man.
about the phone. We're talking.
How else are you going to take a picture of it before you flush it down?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point. Well, you could just save it. You don't have to flush it, man. All right, Paul, with your toilet paper. Jordan, let's move on to you, man. Your pet peeve.
I was gonna shit on architects, but
Literally.
Make sure the toilet paper comes from the top. Hi-yo.
yeah, no, I'll move on from the architects. Actually, it brought up when you guys were talking about jokes and filling and talking about it with your friends and how you have to give all this filler shit. My biggest pet peeve is I'm at work now and somebody found my Facebook page, which is not hard to find. And now that they all know I'm a comedian, they all want to tell me jokes, and they're a little bit older. So, I mean, Dave,
my dad. Oh yeah.
Older generation people, when they have a joke, it's like fucking 3 to 4 minutes of backstory on what the joke is before they get to the punchline. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
You're not the only one, George.
Oh yeah.
I don't, and I get it. Like they do the proper way. They have the setup of 3 different things going on in the joke, but the punchline's at the very end, and it's so long, and I don't have time to stand there and listen to you. And it's a joke I've heard, so I have to pretend to laugh because you want me to, right? So it's like I feel like I'm doing charity work.
Yeah. Like my dad has sent me emails, and God bless him, man. He's just trying to help, right? But it's like 4 paragraphs of a setup and then the punchlines at the bottom. It would take like 10 minutes to read. I'm like, thanks, Dad. Or maybe I'll try it at the next open mic or whatever.
And the thing is, though, they'll tell you the joke, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's funny. And they'll be like, you should tell that one. And I'm like, that's somebody else's joke. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. My pet peeve is about wrestling, man. And this drives me insane. And it's usually only a couple of people in my life who do this, but I'm sure there are others. But when I'm watching wrestling, someone will walk into the room and say, you know that it's fake, right? I'm like, for the love of God. You think I'm stupid,
so is this
man?
Relationship, babe.
How stupid do you think I am? Like, of course I know that it's fake.
I do that.
Jesus
I do that
Christ.
to people when you walk in, they're watching like Law and Order or CSI.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that's fake, right?
This certain fake, right?
This certain person who this certain person who is lives in my house watches like Chicago Fire and all these like really stupid cheesy police shows. I'm like, you know that's fake, right?
Yeah.
Like that drives me insane. Like, how do you think I'm a mental midget? Of course I know that's fake. Fuck. Yeah. I'm just watching it for entertainment. God damn it.
And that's the thing. I don't understand. I don't understand that though. Like, what part? We know it's not like nobody is actually gonna go in front of an audience and do that. It's a art. Like it's a performance art. We understand that. But it's a performance art for us hillbillies. Let us enjoy.
Jesus
People
Christ.
continuing to get hurt, and some cases actually do get pretty fucked up. So,
fuck.
Yeah. You can be like, watching Law and Order, you can be like, that guy's the heel. I already know. Like,
Exactly.
That guy's the heel.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of him being such a baby face. When's he gonna turn?
Yeah, I want that heel turn, man. Let's see that heel turn.
I used to love it, man. When like Jerry Lawler and like all that kind of when they first started to be able to swear. Like when they first started to be able to say, "Oh, here comes China, that bitch!" And then Jerry, all you hear is Jerry go, "Next week," and then it would just cut.
Jerry Lawler.
That's when wrestling got good. You're like, "That Jezebel."
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, this is awesome.
Fuck, that's
Oh my God, what's gonna happen next week? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my pet peeve, and my second pet peeve is women should not. No, I won't say that. Anyway, I feel better. So we got one more thing to do before we get out of here, and that is final thoughts. Okay, I got to call you out, Jordan. See, Paul is playing the bass. I was doing the drums. Jordan, you were doing.
No, I was playing like the do like the banjo kind of like, which isn't an instrument in there. It's just like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I was just directing the music video of you guys playing. Just directing. Making sure you guys are playing on tune, and
All right.
Good finger placement, Paul.
All right. Yeah, good finger placement. All right, final thoughts. Let's start with you, Jordan. Your final thoughts for episode 63.
Thanks for coming on, Chad. Great episode. Fucking awesome. Always good to see you, man. I think one of my funniest moments with you is when we did the Christmas Busters show and you ate that person's ice cream.
Oh, yes. I remember that. That was awesome.
That was mint.
That was awesome.
Mint. Oh, God. Ew.
Awesome.
Yeah, I could never do that, especially after somebody else uses the spoon. So it takes a lot of gumption to do that. Thanks for coming on. Thanks to Muskoka Brewery for the survival pack, even though the beer was disgusting. That's it. I got a show this weekend on Saturday and kind of taking it easy, and I'm going on tour next month. So, yeah, that'll be fun.
Where are you going?
We're going to Lindsay and a couple other small cities in Ontario. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right. Thank you, Jordan. Paul, let's go to you. Your final thoughts.
I discussed what it was, what happened this week. I mean, again, second year in a row, no placement. I pretty much understood that was going to happen. The people who did go up though crushed their sets. Like Will Curley, just absolutely destroyed. Like I was like, oh my God, guy. Oh, he killed it, right? But so like. Kudos to them for that. I just wasn't on my game, which was the reason why that didn't happen. But they are competitions. There's a different reason for them. That's cool. On to the next one is what I always say. Chad, man, I wish you all the best. You deserve everything you got, man. I've said it before. Like it's always good being on a show with you, and to be on the podcast with you, man, is wicked. So thanks for coming out, man. We really appreciate it. I know I do. And again, we'll look forward to what else is coming down the pipe.
Thanks, dude.
Awesome.
You got it, buddy.
Thank you, Paul. I will do my final thoughts, then I'll go to you, Chad, for the final thought. Yeah. My final thought is, for the love of God, when I'm watching wrestling, please do not walk in the room and say, you know that it's fake, right?
It's real to me.
You do it.
I feel like that final thought is directed at one.
It's real to me. Shut up.
I can say this because she doesn't watch the podcast, but if you do it one more time.
Divorced.
You're gonna get a figure 4. Yeah.
That's right. It's over, man.
Yeah.
That's my final thought. Chad, let's go to you for the final thought. Thanks again, Chad, for coming on. But final word is yours.
I got 2. 1, competitions don't matter. They don't matter.
Yes.
At all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who cares? Who
Thank
cares?
you.
It's not indicative of anybody's comedy talent. And you are right though. Will Curley is absolutely crushing. He is on this crazy level right now. So props to Will. Also, my final thought is let's run this back here at this place, and we'll do a Chad brings snacks.
Yeah,
love that.
Yes, I love it, man.
Okay,
I love it. I think it's a great idea.
Let's do it. Let's set it up. Get you guys down to Brockville for an afternoon.
Hell yeah.
Road trip. Well, we'd love to do it, man. So, thank you, Chad. We really appreciate you coming on. We had a blast, and we'd love to have you back here on this podcast anytime, and I know that you will. So with that, thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Jordan, and we will see you all next time.